What is up, killers? Kev here, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 491 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. TDN Vampire Armor Retextured, coming in at 37 megabytes of a download. This is a HD retexture for all of the vampire armors. This is going to include the boots, gauntlets, and the robes, black, white, and red versions, female and males, royal vampire armor, and a bunch of other different ones, including all of the females, can be optionally found within the leather section of the forge if you guys want to do a rustle them up. Overall, I think the HD textures of these particular sets of armor are absolutely gorgeous. They do look very nice indeed up close and personal, and also at a far, if not within the third person camera. Imperial Agents 1992's classic graphics is coming in an incredibly low 298.1 kilobytes of a download. Classic graphics aims to balance the color within your game. The mod author did try and get close to the original Skyrim graphics to give it a little bit of result after playing around with the Creation Club. Keep the original look of Skyrim without losing the performance as well. Hints of subtle sort of vanilla does seep through this. Personally, I do like it. If it was a little bit lighter to do with the atmosphere itself, this would definitely be a keeper within my load order. I really do like the not nostalgia trip to do with the older graphics, but overall the general look to do with the base game. It brings out a lot more sharper, crisp colors, but also at the same time not absolutely bleaching the screen with a mass amount of vibrant colors, killing the overall atmosphere to do with the fantasy game that we are playing within the base game. Overall, I think this is great. Anyone who hasn't got a graphics mod yet thus so far, or has tried out Imperial Agents 1992's other different mods, such as the graphic overhauls that he has done prior to this particular mod, give this one a little try. You might be very surprised with this particular mod. Fancy bows, coming in at 20.7 megabytes of a download. All bows have the same damage as vanilla bows within the base game, but generally faster but slower bows, acid and blood bows, they are going to be the slower ones, and at the speed of a 0.75, which is equal to the vanilla dragonbone bow. All bows can be enchanted as well, and the perks of them are going to be allocated within your skill tree to the ones that they are going to be within the forge. Fire bows, lava bows, winter bows, ruby bows, sapphire bows, acid bow, and blood bow are going to be a few to name off of this beautiful list. The majority of them are going to be within orcish, dwarven, ebony, and some are going to be in dragon too. One of them is going to be located within the steel category. Now I might do a mini mod showcase on this particular mod just because I do love the variety that you do get with this particular mod. You can also make greater versions of each bow except the acid bow and blood bow. You will need dragon armor perk to do that, and the stats of the greater bow is equal to the vanilla dragon bows within the game. Dwemerfication of Markarth, coming in 152.5 kilobytes of a download. This is going to be a port from the nexusmods.com with full perms to head over to the Bethesda.net website. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by dwarves. I don't believe a word that they say. That is going to be a quote within the description of this particular mod. Should be compatible with other Markarth mods such as JK Markarth, which I am running currently on screen now for the Xbox One X, and as you can tell, there is no issues whatsoever. I personally think this flows very nicely indeed within Markarth. There's going to be some big statues or some big points to do with this particular mod, which I'm showing on screen now, but there's a load of other different sort of background smaller pieces that I've added within Markarth itself to do with the dwarven theme of this particular mod. I think it's very nice indeed. There is a few of these on the Bethesda.net website, but we are currently covering the Markarth one and can't wait to do more thus so within the future. Realistic HD Ingots Remastered. This one is coming in at 11.9 megabytes of a download, and it's pretty self-explanatory what this mod is going to be doing within your game. This one, it modifies the replacer of the old bad textures, qualities, models, or meshes to do with the ingots to give them a new quality overhaul. Personally, I think this is very nice indeed. If you can't tell the difference, there is actually a load of images on the Bethesda.net website page itself within the gallery, but personally I noticed a small difference within this one. If I was playing a lore-friendly game and I just wanted to up the graphics ever so slightly, loads of different mods out there, but for this one there is a significant difference within the ingots, going through and forging them within the base game. So guys, that's the end of this particular video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This has been episode 491 within my series. Guys, if you made it this far already and you haven't done so, make sure to click that like button. It helps me out an awful lot. If you want to go above and beyond and you haven't done so too, click that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Right next to it as well, there is going to be a bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification in some way, shape or form every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But until the next one guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.